it does feel a little bit better, and it feels like it's going to get better as time goes on. So we'll see. We'll see as I keep talking. We'll see how that goes. I had some tea yesterday. I had a lot of tea. Actually, no, wait, sorry. I had some tea last night and then also some tea earlier in the day, and I had some soup. I'm probably going to eat some soup for breakfast, which is a weird breakfast, but I am going to eat it. And we'll just see how all of this goes. I think eventually things will clear up. Eventually. What is it, Thursday? Make sure all of this is okay. Give me a second. Monetization. All right, we got 22 people here. Robert, thank you for being here. Harvey. Let's do it quickly to subscribers only. Subscribers only, and then we'll also go to members only later in like 30 minutes. Damn it, guys, you're late. Yeah, I know. Are people obsessed with being the first comment? That's just how it goes. You know, people always want to be the first comment. Sometimes when you're first, your comment will pop up first. Like it'll always be there. But then obviously when you start to get the like the most liked comment, that's where people would like to have that as well. So that it's like you're pinned, unless somebody pins it. Because I waited 2 hours. No FUD been in here since January, but I'm starting to lose hope we can win this. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that are upset about the fact that like it keeps dropping down. Just know that nothing really comes easy. Nothing's supposed to be easy. And if it was very easy, then this wouldn't even be a battle. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna try and fight this just like the way we're fighting it. And it's about, you know, who blinks first. Starting to lose hope meanwhile we are consolidating the 50s. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't lose hope. This is consolidation. I understand when you see this, you're probably like, oh man, you know what? I don't want to lose all my gains if this does go against me, if this is a squeeze. Like, this is not the squeeze. It's very tough. I understand where you're coming from. A lot of times I'll look at it and go, you know what? When it was down to like $5 and GME was down to $46, you know, people start to get upset. You know, I start seeing other opportunities, just like I did in the past. I seen other opportunities, and I know I will never make that mistake again. You do see other opportunities, but there's no opportunity like this. There's not. What's the idea behind the market crash potential? Having the short squeeze on AMC and or GME? What's the idea behind the market crash potential? You're basically wondering if the market is going to crash after AMC and GME squeezes. I don't know if that's the question, but if it is, then it depends how high it gets. It depends how much hedge funds have to cover. So this is not including all hedge funds that are shorting the position. It's mainly just the one main and a few others, right? But you look at some of this stuff and you could say that if they have billions and billions of dollars in assets, as long as it's not trillions of dollars in assets, like if it was every hedge fund that was shorting this position, then that ends up getting a little bit dicey because that's where they have to pull assets from other companies that they're invested in, which are a lot of shares going along, and they can end up crashing the market because they're trying to make up some money. Now you could have other hedge funds trying to bail them out, but you don't really know, and they could be basically taking long positions in AMC and GME, and having some sort of bailout plan for these hedge funds. People that watch AMC charts all day are getting antsy. I know. Open new free trade account, waiting on my free share. Waiting for AMC, but probably will end up with something terrible. Yeah, you. I don't know about free trade. I didn't even know free trade did free shares. Unless you're talking about Weeble, but I didn't even know free trade did free shares. Um, but yeah, you probably won't get AMC. In the past, they did do AMC. Yeah, I remember that. I called it out. I actually made a video on it that Weeble was pushing AMC. We'll be glad when squeezes because I'm on the West Coast and my mom's starting at 2 a.m. Good though. He's master at Brooklyn, Red Hook, Brooklyn. Another day, another AMC green day. Hopefully that's the case. Yesterday was slightly green, which the movement was just crazy. I'll go through that yesterday. My uncle needs a breast reduction surgery. I hold on for him. How many shares do you own? I have 856. Free trade. That's free shares in the UK. Can't use Weeble over here. Oh, okay. I saw your point about how you don't care about the new rules and regulations. That honestly makes sense. Yeah, I really don't care. I mean, there's always something that comes out where they're like, oh, well, we have this rule and regulation that we're putting in place that is going to stop them from shorting or stop them from, using multiple synthetic shares or whatever it actually is. Um, it just doesn't make sense how they're going to implement a lot of these things when they can't even track it to begin with. And even if they do somehow track it, they do already. They're not going to implement something that where hedge funds are basically have these political figures and everybody in their back pocket. I don't believe anything that they're talking about. I really don't. Um, I dropped a like before entering since that's the new price. Well, thank you for dropping a like. We have 97 people in here, guys. If you can hit the like button, it does help out. Please do it. Give me a second. Let's see. Views have been down, man. I'm gonna try and share it. I know people don't really get notifications. So I'm gonna put it on my community tab. Mm. I don't have a thumbnail on here. A thumbnail, and I don't have any tags. There we go. There we are. Perfect. At least I think it's perfect. Do you buy calls or puts? I don't buy options right now. I still don't have approval to actually trade options. Weeble's being weird. Let's see. AMC volume equals YouTube views. Yeah, that too, I guess. Well, not for everybody. I mean, everybody's typically getting the same amount of views. It seems like I'm just falling off a little bit, but it's okay. I mean, Marquee was. I believe the markets will be okay if the hedge funds take a hit. Is there a market blackout today? I don't believe so. Daddy, daddy is guys and gals. Well, that means you probably meant to say daddy is here or something. Um, Good morning. Thank you for getting up so early for us. Yeah, no problem. Good morning. What's up, Matt? I should have listened to you yesterday, man. What of getting out of the one position? I can't remember what it was. MRIN. It's starting to increase this morning, though. Is that what you were talking about? Neo was up, shaking my head. I was gonna buy more, but I put the money towards AMC instead. I believe in Neo on a long term, but I also believe in AMC movement as well. Yeah, that's always tough. You know, when you believe in AMC and you believe in other positions, it's like, do I put money in AMC and know that I'm probably gonna hold it up for a little bit because you never know how long the hedge funds are gonna hold this out for. Um, and then you also have other positions that you can get into, like crypto or Neo or whatever, and you have to put money aside, but then it feels like you're missing out on the full opportunity of what you could put in AMC. So it's just a kind of a preference thing. I'm down 300 or MRIN, but it's coming back. That's good. Happy birthday, Matt. My birthday. Um, Cowboy was a good fighter as well. How did I sleep? I slept a little bit better. I still feel it in my nose and throat as well. That obviously you can hear it, but eventually things will go well. Things will work once Um, Once I'm finished with this water, or I'm getting close to the end, I'm gonna put the vitamin C pack in there, and then I almost just drank it without taking off the cap. Let's quickly look at AMC. So AMC this morning, after it did hit, 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, it did drop down. It's starting to stair step on the way down, creating lower highs and lower lows. There's only 14K worth of volume. It is really, really early, so um, that's not really an area of concern right now. I sold MRIN at $17 and bought back in at $5. That's how you do it. I got my cost down to 14 a share, but damn, that feels like a long shot for today. I hope I make my profits back today. Got my finger on the trigger. Yeah, see, that's where it's difficult. I mean, you get caught up, and this is why it's so tough. The most difficult part of investing is getting out of the position. 100% the most difficult part. I talk to people all the time, and they're like, how do you find the best opportunity to get in? I'm like, that's the easy part. Don't worry about that. When you get into the position and you see you have $100 gain, are you getting out? When you see you have a $20 loss, are you getting out? Like, discipline is key when it comes to day trading and swing trading. It's so great to be disciplined, but it's also so tough to be disciplined. I've seen it multiple times where I'm like, I don't want to accept a $20 loss here. I know it's going to go up. So then you accept it, and if it does go up, and it goes up, it goes against you. But the point is that you were disciplined, because it could have just easily went against you more. And the stock market is not 100% predictable. I can't agree. How much do you get paid to get up this early? I'm trying and try to spread FUD. Wow. And Griff is a subscriber and spreading a little bit of FUD there. AMC was 72 at least today. I bought in. Hope you're right there. Wow, I can use the chat. Yeah, just for a little bit. I keep it open. I'm gonna keep it open for like 30 minutes, and then it'll close up after that. It's members only. Yeah, you're right. It sure is. But I'm getting better. I find good hits, but pulling pulling the trigger, I have a lot of learning to do. Yeah, it's very tough. I even struggle with it at times, pulling the trigger. Like I believe I was recently up on, I can't remember what the play was. I was up on something, and I was up $100, and I didn't pull the trigger there. I ended up losing money. Ended up losing $20. But still, I was disciplined on the way down. I just wasn't disciplined in pulling out when I had my profit that I wanted. I wanted $100. That's it. And I actually got to a little bit more than $100. I think it was like 129 or something, and I didn't pull the trigger. And I felt like, yes, I had a successful, like I had a successful day of being on July 30th. What the hell am I doing here? July 1st. Um, Jesus, my voice keeps like going higher. What was I saying? Yeah, I felt like I was disciplined on the way down, but I wasn't disciplined on the way up. So So for AMD, um, let's look at it long term. I know AMD is always great. AMD is always great. I consider them as more of a a really really good swing trade that you can play over a number of days, maybe like a month or so. But as long as you hit it at certain lows, you're fine. So if let's look year to date, and we can see what's happening from these moments here, where it is increasing, bouncing off the 200 EMA multiple times, and then currently remaining flat around the 200 EMA. Yes, it has that potential to easily get back up to $100 or $99, right? But right now, I think it's been overbought at the time. You're looking at a point to where it is being overbought on the RSI, going from $70 all the way up to $90 in a matter of about maybe like 2 months, a month and a half, right? So seeing that is not bad. Seeing the last day growing quite a bit, 4.93%, about 5% basically, which is not bad. It's growing $4.41. I definitely would say this is not the right time to buy in. If you are holding the position, it looks like it's getting to a point of a resistance. So definitely be wary of what could happen there, where you can have a decent swing trade. But if you're looking for a swing trade right now, you probably want to wait for a little bit of a pullback, because it did break this high, and hopefully we can create a stair-stepping opportunity of higher highs, higher lows. And then once you see that pullback, then you could find a way to get back in. The bounce off of the 200 EMA is more of an indicator than anything. Buenos dias, man. Today is going to be a great day. Hope you're right. Your brain says it's gonna come up once you see that first red candle. And nope. This is not good. Um. So yeah, let me just scroll down. SEC is preparing a collusion settlement. Bad things coming for long holders. Ow. Um. What's your opinion on Neo and Tesla? Tesla, I think, is really good. I'm always for Tesla. I would have held on to it a little bit more if I thought that I had a different opportunity, even though now I am in more crypto. It's not good. Eventually things will clear up. As I start to talk, it starts to get like, I don't know, my nose starts to get more clogged for some reason. Where was I standing at? So my crypto is standing at about $6,000. It's not bad. It looks like Litecoin has decreased. That might be a point of a buying point for me. What has increased though? Compound has been decreasing, but it did increase to about 350, I believe. I'm trying to figure out what has increased for me. Oh, my Ethereum Classic came through. Finally. What is Ethereum Classic at? 52? Probably buying more. I have about $1,000 to buy with. So I might be waiting for some things here, but I have about $1,000 to buy with. That here. Let's look at some of the Ortex data. I know yesterday the Ortex data showed it was like negative 6%. And also they borrowed a hell of a lot, or they returned a hell of a lot of shares. I think it was like 7 million or something. We're showing that it's 4.28 versus the 1.3 that were borrowed. The thing that I was a little bit concerned with when we were going into AMC. Sorry if I cut Tesla short there. I think that I was concerned with, right? We do understand that we're in this consolidation, but the thing that I'm concerned with in the last day was this movement right here, right? We understand that with this movement, it was very fast movement. This could be, FOMO buying, even though we didn't see a lot of volume. This is where people were like, okay, are we seeing FOMO buying? Are we seeing covering? And I'm thinking that was the case, that we are seeing covering and reshorting, or naked shorting, something that we can't see that's making it look like, oh, they are covering, but they're not really doing that. So that's something that I was, as it was happening, I was a little concerned with, because you didn't really see like a crazy influx in a ton of volume for how big those candlesticks and how big the movement was. So yeah. So we got about 3 minutes for subscribers only here, and then we're going to members only. So I appreciate everybody that's chatting. Anybody that may have became a subscriber, I appreciate it. Hard to see you struggle like that. Yeah, I know. It's hard to actually struggle like that. Good morning from Colorado. Still sounding rough, man. Hope you feel better soon. In that volume on AMC. Yeah, I know. So AMC has a dividend of 1.42. Can you please explain to me how it works? I'm still learning a lot. AMC does not have a dividend, not anymore. It may say it on Robinhood or something like that. It's not accurate. They don't have a dividend. But if you wanted to know how a dividend works, basically you get paid, every single month. Or let's say they have different dividends, so you get paid every single month, every quarter, yearly, or whatever. You can get paid the dividend that the company offers. If shorters, if people are shorting the position, then they have to pay that dividend, while the people that are long end up receiving that dividend. A lot of times I don't like rolling in penny stocks, unless it does have some really good movement to it, which this looks like it does have some good movement to it, at least decent movement. As you go out 5 days, you can see that this does have some really, really good movement. And that's what I really like to see with positions like this. If you are going to see something that is 19 cents, Can it easily move from 19 cents to 23 cents? Can it do something that basically a normal stock would do at $1, but this does at pennies? And yes, it can. So seeing this, it's kind of right now getting to a point of another, resistance. So it could resist somewhere around this point as it does end up moving up, which it did look like it pulled back a little bit. So I don't know if we'll see that resistance again, maybe a double touch point at the top, which does indicate a downward trend. As we look into, let's look 3 months, we can see that this has gone down to a low of 8 cents and currently sits at about 19 cents. So you might want to wait, I guess maybe a little bit for this to maybe make a move down to these lows, some of these lows where you could see a bounce. But yeah, that would be my opinion there. 214 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. It does help out the channel a ton. It really does. So AMC has a dividend of, I just read that. Do you know anything about convertible bonds? I don't, unfortunately. Say something about this. I saw something about this and I'm not sure what it means. AMC has been shorting AMC. Hedge funds have been shorting AMC using bonds. Marin is filing S3 to stop it. Can you check out Neo? The action is pretty wild. Yeah, the action for the last couple of days have been pretty decent increases. I'm seeing some form of consolidation followed by increases, followed by consolidation, followed by increasing. Yesterday they were up 5.68%. Right now they're up 2.07%, up about $1. Yeah, I mean, Neo has been moving rapidly from $30 back here on the 13th of um, May. And you see this increase. It looks really good. Looks really, really good. Like a really decent swing trade. Hitting some of these lows, I guess, of like $30. Yeah, I mean, it looks great. Right now, it looks like it's getting to a point where you can see it on the RSI that it's being overbought. If I had to look at this without the RSI, I would say this definitely has to be to a point where it's overbought. It does look like it has healthy movement, though. You're not seeing nothing but positive movement. You're seeing it stair step on the way up, create higher highs, higher lows. This is a beautiful channel right there. Dude, you're gonna kill your voice. I don't think so. I mean, I'm always talking. It's getting better. I can feel it getting better. I can also feel it getting worse at times. But we're fine. We'll work with it. Um 3 days progressively worse. I think we're good. I feel a lot better. Remember the first day I couldn't talk at all. And now I can actually get a lot of bass out. Sometimes I have a couple of times where it goes out a little bit, but we'll deal with that. One Neo long term. Hold on. AMC until the hedgies pay. All right. So I'm going to close this up to members only. Thank you guys for being here and chatting it up. But I feel like we have less questions with members only, so that's exactly what's happening. So, bro, you good today? It's gonna be great. Hope you're right. We got 218 people, 221 people. Guys, hit that like button. It does help out the channel. It really, really does. What's your target price for AMC today? It's a little too early for a target price, but let's take a look at AMC a little bit. I love this. I love this movement here. Looking at the 4-hour candlesticks. I love that. I would like to see this movement all day, literally just continue on that route, that trajectory. But it's not healthy to see that. Seeing where we are, it's a comfortable move, sitting at about 50 on the RSI. Comfortable move. I think I might just eat some Italian wedding soup for breakfast. Clear up that voice, and then also eat some soup for lunch. It's nothing but soup. Right now, AMC is starting to make a move back up. It's good to see it break that stair step on the way down, and it's broken this level right here. I wouldn't say it was a level of resistance, but it was definitely a level we wanted to break. So hitting up past that level is a good deal. Thank you for the 3 people that are watching on Twitch. I appreciate it. I will give where the prices are today later. Robert, thank you for becoming a member. Robert Carter, I appreciate it. Do you own any red? I don't. Let's check that out though. Bring up coin market cap. Always look at coin market cap. I just realized that Funko Pops are an investment as well. So I'm gonna be collecting those. All Marvel, of course. But gonna be collecting those as well. Because there's a bunch that I see that are worth like $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, $8,000. It's a little crazy. Let's look at Ren for a second. You can see Ren here right now is at 35 cents. I always like to look at all of the history to see how long it goes back. So back from 2018, which is not that far ago, not that long ago, not far ago. I feel like that's a show. Fargo? I don't know. But yeah, it was at around 2 cents. It's always great to get in at these points, but then did increase to about $1 plus. $1.72 is the high. And then now it's currently at 35 cents. So it shows a lot of promise where it is and how far it can go. It can double, triple, quadruple in price. You can gain a lot from it. So putting $1,000 in there could turn to $2,000 or $3,000 just looking at that. The circulation is less than 1 billion. The max total or max supply is 1 billion. So currently it's getting close to the max supply. So as long as there's a lot of volume, you're going to see a massive push in it. Now, I don't know about the usability of it. I'm not really looking mostly into the usability of a lot of these things, but yeah, I like it. I like it. There's a lot of great positions out there. I don't know if you can trade it on Coinbase. You can find it. There's a lot of positions that I was looking at breaking down, but I couldn't find them, or I wasn't able to trade them on Coinbase. It looks like you can buy it. Let's take a look at it. I'll have to look into the usability of it a little bit more, and then we can talk about this. but currently it's 43 most held on Coinbase. Typical hold time is 29 days. I'm thinking we're going to see something pretty big. So even getting up to 37 is pretty big. So, doubling your price will be perfect. Bro, YouTube not giving me notifications. That's horrible. I'm sorry that they're not doing that. And that's what I mean when I'm saying, like, I understand that people are like, hey, go ahead and rest, take some time off. But taking time off, you actually start to lose a lot of viewers because YouTube only goes by if you're active. If you're not active, you're not going to be pushed to a lot of people. And that's exactly what happened after Thursday and Friday on vacation, where I didn't post, and then Saturday and Sunday where I posted like just a video. Um, any of the viewers that I did have ended up being pushed to other people. And the funny thing is, no notifications will go out to these people, even though I may be the only one live streaming this early. So it sucks. Company has to pay a fine of 70 million of people off the platform. On a year ago, that was that you. You're so looking to it, man. Fresh news, big news. Um, yeah, that was when it was like the market was at its like it was at its peak. It was the most popular, and people could take advantage of trading in Robinhood. Yeah, so um, that's good that they're getting what's coming to them. But I doubt that anything will be that severe. Uh, Curry, Curry, PA, and B million. Morning, folks. Matt, you sound terrible. How are you feeling? I'm feeling a little bit better. It's just I definitely feel like I'm straining a little bit more as time goes on. I might go upstairs for like 10 minutes and like get some soup, and yeah, I think I might do that soon because once I get some soup, I bet the voice is gonna clear up. You're gonna have to get yourself some flashcards. I have to look for my notifications, and I had one for this when I clicked the bell above. Cool. So there's some people getting notifications. My young brother had a Babe Ruth card, but he lost it, knowing how valuable they are. Yeah, it's not cheap, especially if it's older. Yeah, I'm not sure which one it was. Um, The stock market, on the other hand, I don't know, but Matt has shown me a lot over the past couple of months. That's great to hear. It's great to hear that you're getting some sort of value out of what I'm saying, even though I'm struggling with saying it because my voice is so messed up. I really don't know if I should eat soup this early, but I am gonna. I think I'm about to go upstairs and just get like a quick can of soup. Seems very early, but I'm gonna do it, and let's see if my voice clears up. Three viewers over on Twitch. All right, just give me like a few minutes. Math through the I through the day drink 3 to 5 times time honey. So I woke up to finding my business partner left a painting his car. This might sing us. Well, that will suck. Bro, the Amaranth trade I did, I made 50 or $60 off 5 shares. So that pays for 5 years of service from you. That's pretty cool. I would have never bought in if you hadn't talked about it. Well, that's great to hear, Johnny, that you made money from it and just talking about it, not even saying like, oh, buying to this position. I'm just talking about it, showing the opportunity, and then you go and find the best time to actually buy into it is a great deal. My ex sold one baseball card that for $25,000. Do you see yourself still doing YouTube in 5 years' time? Yeah, of course. I love YouTube. There are people that are a lot older than I am that are still on YouTube. And yes, I see myself doing YouTube. I hope that I have more of a presence out here, and I have a bunch of other, channels that I can go off of. And I'm not actually working my 9 to 5 in 5 years' time. No joke. Go buy a bottle of mint liquor. I'll have to do it. I'm gonna have to create like some sort of wet bar or something. I don't know. Let me quickly go up there and get some stuff because it feels like it's getting a little bit worse, and I don't want to strain too much. So I'm gonna go get some soup, and let's see how that does play out. So give me like 10 minutes. You can talk amongst yourself. Fatima, thank you for becoming a member and upgrading your membership at the same time. I appreciate it. Dark pool data was unbelievable yesterday. I didn't see anything yesterday there. I went to get soup, not a drink. Just to see if that clears up my voice a little bit, which I think it will because, you know, it seemed to do it yesterday when I ate it for dinner. Let's see. I'm missing something. Maybe I'm not. The question is which flavor soup? I got Italian wedding soup, which I love Italian wedding soup. If you make it right with enough, as we say in the kitchen, if you make it with enough guts in the soup, you're good. And all those nuts you eat probably messed up your throat. I don't know what you're talking about. Breakfast soup. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Yes, Italian wedding soup. It's enough love. You don't make it with guts. No idea what flavor that is. It has meatballs. Jesus. Meatballs. It has carrots, noodles, usually. Depends how you make it. It's really good. Did you make it or your wife? I didn't. It's Progresso. I could make it, but I don't ever feel like taking the time to make soup because I know Erica doesn't want to just eat soup. If she wants to eat soup, she'll go to like Panera or something. Oh yeah, I was eating trail mix. I was eating a lot of trail mix on vacation. I brought a ton for the ride there, and I actually didn't eat any on the ride there or the ride back. Makes me hungry. Yeah, I usually don't eat it this time, but I figured just to clear up my throat a little bit, maybe that'll do it. So 230 people in here, guys. Hit the like button if you can. Get more people in here. I know people aren't getting my notifications. It's kind of sad. I feel like, I should have more viewers, more concurrent viewers, but I appreciate the people that are here. No, if it gets down to if it's too little viewers, then it really like doesn't make sense financially to do that. It's basically like you're making, I don't know, $5 an hour if it gets down to too little viewers. But where we're at now is still good. I would like to have consistently around 1,000 viewers. That would be amazing. Ever thought about trying to get partnered on Twitch? Yeah, I can get partnered on Twitch, but if I do, um, I'm only allowed, or I can solely like stream on Twitch, and right now I just stream both. So yes, eventually I will find a way to do that and do like different streams at different times for different platforms, but I have to see, um, the growth over here. So guys, if you want to follow me on Twitch, definitely go ahead and do that. Just so you could support it. I'm gonna pause this here. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Right now we have 238 people that are following me over on Twitch. If you want to follow me, then definitely do it. It does help out. But here's my My Twitch. Follow my Twitch. AMC gonna have a big day today. I can feel it in my loins. Well, where it currently stands is it's up 0.39%. I live in Tennessee where I never know what the weather is going to be. Need to find me a Latina wife. I need some good food. I mean, you can find good food at a lot of different, a lot of different people, or you can make your own food, and you'll make some really delicious food. I love cooking. Doesn't sound like it's getting better. Have you seen crypto? It's kind of tanking. Crypto looks pretty good for me. Yeah, it is kind of tanking a little bit. If you look at everything in general, yeah, it is kind of dropping a little bit down. Everything seems to be down. Ethereum Classic down 10%. I'm looking to buy more. I did buy a lot when it was lower. So if it does go lower, I'll buy more. That's what it's all about. As it gets lower, you continue to hold on. And because you know the potential that it does have. um, see anything else that's down quite a bit. Bitcoin Cash is down 4%. XRP is down 2%. Ethereum is down 1.55%. ADA is down 1.34%. Dash is down 1.77%. That looks really good. I do like Dash. I was thinking about buying it, but I haven't bought it yet. Compound, that's up 7.42%. Puts on your voice just. That's funny. Elon's tweet. Elon has a tweet. I haven't used Twitter in a while. Sometimes I go off and on. Let's see. What did Elon say? So what? He's back on the Doge train. 57 minutes ago. Baby Doge, do. You gonna be investing in Starlink? Explain. What is Starlink again? Yeah, yeah. I'll probably invest in it, but I need to find the best opportunity because I don't want to put together another like Coinbase type of situation. Now, my Coinbase situation is not as bad as some other people. A Coinbase situation, basically where I made money from the beginning and actually bought in and lost money to basically break even a little bit. Noel, thank you for becoming a member. My last relationship, I did all the cooking. If I did, we ate. Idea was cooking was top ramen and mac and cheese out of the box. That's a little hard to handle. I don't know. That's tough. Yeah, we also eat out a lot. We try to stop ourselves from eating out too much, but we tend to do it just because she may not have enough time to do it, because of the kids, or if I'm watching the kids and we don't have enough time. If I'm working down here until, you know, I don't know, 6 o'clock or so, it may be very tough for us to get a meal. I think like yesterday, I had a couple of things I needed to go out and get. So it made no sense for somebody to prepare dinner because she didn't have any time to do it. And I didn't have any time to do it since I had to go out. So I had to get her something. And I just ate soup. So, the funny thing about the shorts is that um, a lot of their naked shorts, and nobody has an eye on. So they don't really have to cover any of those, right? Oh, geez. They don't really have to cover any of those if they don't want to. But, the ones that we can see, that's when they really have to cover those. Hopefully, soon enough, you can eat whatever you want. Yeah. Yeah, I like soup though. Soup is delicious. um, I can't handle anything, but when it comes to being sick, I'm the biggest in the world. No cap. Yeah, I hear you. I'm the same way. But then again, like as parents, you have no days off. You can't just sit in your bed like you did before you had kids and just relax or go to sleep, take a day off of work and not worry about anything because you still have responsibilities, I've been holding Zom for 4 months now. I just want to see it at least $3. Yeah, just think about the same thing with with AMC. We understand AMC has jumped quite a bit, but right now it is in consolidation for the last however many weeks, right? So you see Zom, you've been holding for a longer time, but you know it's gonna come in due time. I mean, it's taken a while. You know that they're still shorting it. Let's actually go and check um, some of the. Go over here. I need to blow my nose. Check some of this data. We know that they're not heavily shorted when it comes to the overall amount of shares that they have because they have like 900 million shares, but seeing 68 million is only 7% of the free float. We know that they're shorting it over 30% every single day. So like if I go into uh, Fintel, and I look at the short interest, you're going to see yesterday alone, they shorted about 40% of the volume. So eventually they're going to get to a point to where they're shorting a heck of a lot. Maybe they're covering some of them in the meantime, but they're shorting 40% of the volume. So 23 million shares, 9.3 million shares were shorted out of the 23 million shares. You can see consistently every single day 40%, 44, 40, 37. Like you see all of these different percentages 45, 41. Like it's crazy the amount that they're actually shorting per day. And eventually it's going to catch up with them. Eventually it's going to catch up with them and they're going to be shorting a lot more than 7%. Now it sucks that Zom has. Um, it sucks that Zom. Uh, what was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought. It sucks that Zom has so many shares outstanding. You know, you have to deal with it. Give me a second. Let's see. I missed the couch in the background. Well, it's right there. Can you see it? There's the couch. I think he needs a lamp like Trey. I think I'm good. Seriously thinking about making soup for breakfast myself. I'm really feeling uh I'm really lucky today. Soup for luck. And maybe 100 SOS as well. I finally became a member. It took me over 3 weeks. iPhone is too it's too complicated. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. A lot of people have been having problems. I only bought 100 shares of Zom at 98 cents, thinking about buying another 100. Yeah, at some of these lows, I don't know where it actually is right now. Let's check that. At some of these lows of 83 cents, like for me, if I bought more right now, it wouldn't 100% make sense because it wouldn't lower my cost basis too much. I hold 7,000 shares. So I would need to buy a bunch, which I do have I think I have about $1,000. Or no, I actually used it. Yeah, I used it. Yeah, I actually used it on, I think it was costs. So there's a lot of things that are red for me, but eventually they will turn green. The only thing really green right now is AMC. Dogecoin is still down. Ethereum still down. Cost is still down. Zom is still down. All of those things are down at the moment. What the hell kind of sorcery is that? I think if AMC hits 300, then you're definitely losing your voice. The full potential. Yeah. If it starts to squeeze throughout the day, yeah, you'll see me. It is month end close. It's actually year end close as well. So Carl was sacrificed. No, he's here. I just don't want to pick him up because I know he's going to get a bunch of fur all over me. And I don't have a lint roller down here. All right. So, yeah, my current shares for Zomedica, as you can see up top, 7,000 shares at 90 cents, which is not bad. It's not a bad price to be at. I just wanted to break above like 130, and then you'll get a decent gain out of it. And if it does come back a little bit, then I can buy back in. If it continues to go up, then it continues to go up. But if I can gain about half of what the potential is, so if it goes up $1, I gain $7,000. But I'm thinking we're gonna see it resist again at like 130 or 140, then come back down to about $1 or 90 cents or so. What do we need to do to get Zom back up? Well, we need to continue to buy it. The more volume that we see go into Zom, the better. They do end up shorting this position. Like I said, 40%. People are just shorting it. And once we see the short subside, then we're going to see that price increase. If AMC squeezes, we want to see a shaved Carl. We can't shave Carl. We can't shave Carl. I can give him a bath if that's what you want, but I'm not going to shave him. Um, go to Main Street CEO on Twitter. He just dug up some stuff. Let me see. Must read and help research further. As always, sharing information and DD is important to expand on the recent threshold. Um, Related DD, I might have covered some additional pieces. The bigger picture. Let's see. This is how they're satisfying failure to delivers. Is with bond feature. My voice is just not working with me. Noel, thank you for that super sticker. $19. I appreciate that. My voice is starting to go. Need water. I can't have that. How are they shorting when the stock retractor shares are saying the same? Naked shorts, yes, yes, naked shorts. So they're continuing to do that, continuing to double and triple down on these naked shorts. Matt, where do you come up with his name, Carl? I love like human names for cats. I love human names for cats. Is that what you want? A live Carl bath? If it squeezes or when it squeezes, sure. If that's what everybody wants, I will do it. But yeah, I love human names for cats, and Carl was one of the top names I could think of. Carl, Carl, Ryan. Um, uh, we've had. I think Daisy was just Erica named Daisy. I've had a ton of cats in the past where we've had um, a cat called P Kitty. That was our first cat. He was a pretty great cat, and we also had one which when we were younger, Snoop Doggy Cat. I don't know why we did that, but I thought it was a good name when I was like 8. But he was cool too. And then we had other like cat names like Shadow and Fluffy and all that stuff. Norman is a great name for a cat. That is a great name. Shadow. We did have a Shadow. My cat's name was Shithead. That's not nice. OP. I bought 112 shares more of ZOM just for the hell of it. Yeah, I think you probably brought your cost basis down to what'd you say you bought it at 98? You probably brought your cost basis down to somewhere around a 90 mark, right? Or you bought 112 more shares and you had 100 shares. You probably brought it down further than that. Maybe it's below 90, 89, 88. My cat's name was Ginger Nuts. That's a good name. We love human names for animals too. A cat named Charles. That's a great one. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see what AMC is doing. Oh, I almost spilled this all over my keyboard. AMC. Currently, AMC is just not. It doesn't really have the volume. This is one of the problems. Is we're not seeing the high amount of volume that we've seen in the past. Now the average is 90. Okay, 90 cents. Oh, I had 112 before. Oh, you bought basically the same amount. What do I think about BB? I do like BB. I don't like them long term, just because they don't innovate enough. We're not seeing a crazy amount of volume right now for BB, but they don't innovate enough. They don't create anything brand new, um, and I don't see them as a company that's gonna like change the game at all. But for the whole squeeze potential situation, yeah, I see something that this can actually increase a heck of a lot with AMC and GME. It's not going to be something that squeezes, but it could be something that breaks this $28 mark. So seeing where it is now, if it can get down to some of these lows, which I don't know if it will, but if it can get down to some of those lows, you could be in a good situation for an increase from what I'm thinking. But you probably want to wait a little bit more. It does look like it might have uh, a couple more dips in it. sold SPCE. Yeah, I always keep that in my mind there because SPCE got up to $57, and then did decrease quite a bit. Now it's sitting at around $46. So you said you sold your SPCE, and you'll get in when it goes down to $18 or $21 a share. That's smart. Yeah, I think some of the lowest points you might want to go by some of the resistance levels, some of the support levels that we have here. So, yeah, 24, 23, 20, or 17, 14. Do you think it'll get back down to $14 per share? Because that's definitely a possibility. I sold at 56. That's awesome. That's really great. So you sold right at that peak point. Yeah, I wish it was the weekend so I could actually give my voice more of a rest. But we'll make it through here. I'm actually going to stop reading the comments aloud, and I'm just going to read them silently and then respond to them. Save some time there. I've been swing trading GME. I guess I can't. I've been swing trading GME from 208 to 215. Back and forth. Do you think this is crazy? I don't think it's crazy. You can do whatever you want. I mean, the thought is to hold the position, but if you're gonna gain money out of it, you are gaining money out of it. I'm all for it. I'm not gonna be a person that's, going against you or saying, hey, you can't do this because of the fact that you're swing trading anything. While the hedge funds are fighting it, you might as well take advantage of the situation because they are. I understand that people are like, hey, you need to hold. Yes, the ultimate thought is that we do need to hold. Just understand, hopefully you already have a position and you're just holding the position, and then you have other pieces that you're swing trading because you don't want to miss out on the large push that it does have. It was 60 in the pre-market. Robbing the hood. Yeah, always robbing the hood. Looks like Ethereum's down 2%. Litecoin's down 5%. Definitely gonna look at that a little bit more. I see some massive potential with Litecoin. $57 million fine, but they're still here. Yeah, of course. Of course they are. They're not. Okay, I cannot not speak. It's crazy. Completely went away for a couple of seconds. What is cost doing? And now cost is not doing much. But I am holding on to the position that I do have with the potential to go up to 40 plus. Um, it's just kind of consolidating here. Some of the lower points. I know it can easily get down to 15. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but if it does, it does. Yeah, I probably will go around like 9 o'clock again. It sounds like and feels like it's a lot of stress. Well, CCIV long term. If it doesn't have a dividend, I'm not really a long term player of it. But if you see some growth in it, you can definitely go for that. I always just see short term growth with a lot of things. Hey, you don't sound like puberty today. I mean, I do. I don't know if you're hearing it, but I do. Maybe you just got in here, but I do sound like it. I like Neo more than CCIV. Both of them can be good swing trades. It's just I'm not really a long term player of a lot of things there because you can find other opportunities. Like say if it's at $50, it's a great long term play. If that you invest $1,000 and that $1,000 turns into 2,000, yeah, it's a great play. In a year, that's an amazing play. You literally grew that 100%. But how about growing that 100% in a month? How about growing that 100% in 2 months? There are a lot of other plays that you can actually make that will make you that out of that $1,000, it'll make you another $1,000. Even over time, just day trading. Let's say, you have 10 days where you trade, and you can make $1,000 by gaining $100 a day. And Neo is a great long term play. Yeah, I mean, whatever your long term strategy is, then yes, strategies are different across the board. And just because maybe yours doesn't align with mine, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't like basically tell you that it's a bad trade. I think a lot of people have great trades, and a lot of people have their own strategies. If you find success with that strategy, continue with it. If you don't find success, change it up a bit. You need to go well understand. Yeah, like I said, I think I'll stay until like 9 o'clock. If things clear up, then maybe a little longer, but I'm not 100% sure. I did see some info about the bonds. I wanted to read up on it, but again, not well versed in it. And something about that's how they're satisfying the failure to delivers with the bonds is an interesting take. Obviously, there's still some DD that needs to be done. Mm. Mm. Okay. Wish I can wake up one of these days and my voice is actually okay. They're coming right for us. Why would I say that? They're coming right for us. But I don't think Neo will hit 60 to 70 and drop back to 25 to 30. Then go back up over. Possible. And then again, like I said, um, Neo being a long term play of $100, you could find that same play of it doubling um, with a lower price stock. Thank you for your commitment. I love your channel. Please hit that like button to help the channel. Yes, we got 42 people in here. If you guys could hit the like button, that would be amazing. I have 10 calls in Neo expiring 23rd of January, 2023. 2K. Cash out 8. Exercise. Do the same. Do it AMC. Made 160K. See, that's amazing. Like realized. Brandon realized. You think we'll ever pass $2 for Zom? Yes, I do. I think it might happen to where it'll come back a little bit. So it'll pull back to uh after it does go up to maybe like 150, it's gonna pull back before it makes that leap to $2. And basically what you'll be able to do, what I plan on doing is finding that resistance point and then pulling out at those points and seeing it come back to uh maybe like $1 or hopefully not less than $1, but maybe like $1 and then seeing that jump up to about $2. Just shot coffee out of my nose. Uh, stairs. I'm gonna go. It sounded a little weird. Stairs. I'll go for South Park. 3-day weekend coming up. Jam. Pound down vitamin C. I do need vitamin C. I'm waiting for this to decrease to about here, about 4 ounces or so, and then I'm gonna put the vitamin C pack in here. The like button for Matt and AMC. In years? No, 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 no. It's gonna happen in months probably. Could you could see that push up maybe in like a month, but then you're gonna see that pullback, which will be a quick pullback, a quick retracement, and then it'll increase in the next couple of months after that. Yeah, before the central. Um, no. Of the years over. Seems like I have to whisper. It's starting to get a little bit worse. Look at AMC and we'll also look at GME. AMC at 0.44%, GME at 0.32%. Doesn't look like we're going to see the best volume today or the best movement today. Then again, we don't need a ton of volume in order for this to increase a rapid amount. Let's see. What are some big gainers today? Let's see. Hope you watched Loki yesterday. No spoilers, but what's the best episode yet? Oh yeah, phenomenal. I watched Loki. I was up at 3 in the morning, so I was like, might as well do it. Mention Loki, we'll talk too much. That's true. It's not. It's not showing me everything. I don't know why it's not showing me everything. Weird. Very good. I thought my sound was messed up. I hope you're feeling better soon. I mean, I'm still, pretty much the same. It's going off and on, in and out. I can't really say much. Yes, I watched the new Loki episode. Why do you say invest while you can for this? I mean, it is at a pretty low consolidation point, so it makes sense. But that would be great if it could go to 132. Loki is on Disney Plus. It is a series. Do you see after credits? Yes, I did. You always stay for the after credits. I always check out everything um, for every video, whether it's episode 1 or episode 6. AMC booming a little. Check that out. AMC is up to 0.79%. 701. That's why. Yeah, that jump from 701, 702, 703. Bad. $7.13. Okay, so that's what you're thinking with that position. We're starting to see this really take off. It's up 1% at the moment. Did you hear about Bill Cosby getting released? Sort of, yes. I don't understand the details of why. But apparently the justice system messed up, which they always do, right? What was the percentage that they shorted it yesterday? $31% yesterday. Way higher than what they usually do for AMC. So even though they covered a lot, even though we looked at it and we seen that they covered a lot, um, they covered, I guess, whatever they could cover, but they still shorted a hell of a lot. 18.4 million shares were short. So we're really seeing this increase, 1.41%. I just jumped on the stream. Must be the way. Good morning, all. Good morning, Matthew Penny. We've seen some good moves right now. Must be okay. Now I understand. I'm doing like 5 years. It seemed like it was only 5 minutes. Let's be real. If you have enough money, you can do everything. Cardi B admitted in drugging men and stealing from them, and people praised her for that. The double standard, I guess. Hey man, I like your voice that you're using to audition for Bane in the next Batman movie. That's funny. That's hilarious. And yes, I am auditioning. Squeeze for Matt's B Day. I got my soup. Holy moly. I was kidding about being lucky to make soup for breakfast. Boom, crashing back down. Yeah, that's what they do. Not only do they you see a retracement all the time, it's always the point to where they pull it down and it actually gaps. Here we go. Give this guy some meds. Hope you feel better. Yeah. I do need some medication. I still have to take Mucinex. Is have working in the pre-market. This is hedgy land. We can create volume, but this is where hedges control a lot of the action because they have liquidity. We don't. That vitamin C. I want America back, miss the comedians and thick skin times. Need tougher people physically. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I miss the Eddie Murphy Raw days. Where you could just say things as a comedian and they're jokes, but people get so offended by any jokes that you make nowadays. It's ridiculous. This is why Daniel Tosh doesn't want to do a lot of comedy elsewhere. I think he does like his tours or his stand-up comedy only in Las Vegas. I think, but I'm not 100% sure. And I know he got attacked because of a rape joke that he made, which you know he's funny. And take vitamin D and zinc. I do take zinc. I have the zinc tablets that I take, but that's only after I eat food and well after I take my normal like 12-hour medication. Miss Bill Hicks. I don't know if I've ever seen Bill Hicks. I mean, the only one that's still raw, but still kind of like I guess walks on eggshells a little bit. Is it Bill Murray? I don't even know his name. Not Bill Murray. No, it's not Bill Murray. What's his name? I can't think of his name. Why can't I think of his name? Bill Burr. There we go. There you go. Someone said it before I even said it. Bill Burr. Today, yes. What of my voice, bro? I don't know. I must have left it. I left it on vacation. No, my voice is just messed up. It's going in and out. It'll be fixed, especially by next week. You beat you re- uh, there goes animated show F. Our family on Netflix. Cool. Have to check it out. You feel better. Yeah, I'll get through it. Remember Mad TV? Do you remember Mad TV? The TV season one was amazing. I don't remember the actual like skits and all that stuff, but I remember I did love Mad TV. Yeah, Curious George is next. Don't sleep on the movement, right? They go after Dr. Seuss and they're gonna go after Curious George. Matt, what's the word? We've seen more manipulation this morning. It did increase to about $57.49. Um, you obviously want to see a comfortable retracement, but not as far as it actually is getting to. Have you considered collabing with other stock YouTubers? Not really. Well, I've considered it. Yes, I've considered it. It's just not something I'm into. I'm not really the collab type of person as of now. Oh, yeah, like Referral, Godfather this morning. I hope I do as well. Somebody what's sideways action on AMC. Yeah, I know. Just more consolidation. It's okay. We're okay with it. Consolidation is good if we start seeing big dips and we know that they're really attacking it, which will just create more buying opportunities for us. Of course, collaborate very well. Very good. Are you guys being serious about Accords as or ooh. If you hear me silent, that's okay because I want to obviously take as many times to where I can rest my voice as possible. So I'll be reading things, and whenever I see something that I want to respond to, then I will do it. That's going to be a different situation than just constantly talking. Everything we could do to increase the price besides holding, yes, buying. But buying and holding is really just what we can do. We know that they're going to continue to short, and when they cover, they're just going to reshort. I get one of those neck machine smokers. I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, guess that'll work. What is the longest you've seen this lasting ballpark? The longest from here, longest I see it lasting is another year or a year, I guess, because we've already what would it be like 6 months, 7 months into this? The corner a bust out intersection on the side. See, figure cost the NBA Finals score with by AMC. Jeez, it's funny. I can wait many years since January. Yeah, I know. It's AMC on that securities list. I give it 30-ish days, like GME. I can understand that. Let's see what GME is doing actually, because AMC's hovering around 0.5%. GME is now on the negative side, has made that turn. I finally took the plunge last night and I started the transfer my Robinhood stocks to Webull. If it does squeeze over the next few days, hey, you're welcome. Have I heard the good AMC news? What's the good AMC news? Also, your picture reminds me of the MySpace guy. That's funny. Tom from MySpace. Why do you keep coming back with the Matt Core's mom thing? Just leave it alone. I don't understand. Consolidating is good here. Yes, you're right. Consolidating is good. Sorry if if it sounds like I have like long pauses in between, is because I'm trying to rest my voice. Guys, we have 358 people in here. Hit the like button. It does help out. The longer pauses that I do have in between as I'm reading, um, the better my voice can get. Or I guess the better my voice can get. I bought Doge at 21 cents and more ADA at $1.03. Why no Lambo? Hasn't really made that increase yet. Doge has jumped up a little bit more than 21 cents, but ADA I think is only at like 130, which is still not bad. It's just not at the level that we want it yet. Or AMD. I think AMD is going to be good. I talked about AMD earlier today, and I would just wait for a little bit of a pullback because right now it is still being overbought at the moment. So I would wait for a little bit of a pullback if you're looking for a swing trade. How high do I see ADA going? A max of like $30 or so. Probably see them going somewhere in between. I always like to look at the halfway point and say $15 is definitely legit. Bitcoin looks like it wants to test 30K again. Really? It's at 33. I don't think it wants to test 30K. I'm not sure. I don't see that. but we do have a lot of coins down today. Dogecoin is up, which is good. Delete that. Not sure. Sorry, I noticed everybody invested in Ricola. Thoughts on AMP? I like AMP. I have about 5,000 coins. I think well over 5,000 coins. I have about 5,541 coins for AMP. I do believe in the position. Um, Also, I believe in Anchor a lot. About 5,000 coins there too, and the potential that it could get to. I also really like Compound. I like where that could go. That grew a heck of a lot recently. But yeah, I like AMP. Very bullish. So Sam, my wife is now at the snooze button for the fifth time. At that point, you just need to get up. You're waking yourself up too many times. The more likes this video gets, AMC goes higher. So Matthew's voice will get better. Proven fact. Yes, you hit the like button, my voice gets better. Slow 56. If you keep up with that, I'm gonna have to stop you. So tired. I don't know why. I had a good amount of sleep last night. I think I did. Did. Those Ethereum shares. Holy moly. What do you mean? I don't have any Ethereum shares. It may have looked like I had more. Ethereum Classic. But yeah, I don't have any Ethereum shares in here. Because you're up at 3 a.m. watching Loki. It was yesterday. I'm spending. Stop spreading. I swear, sometimes I won't have any bass and it'll just come out as a whisper. Like, I feel like I sound like Doc Rivers, right? That's how he talks all the time. How does he deal with that? It seems like he struggles to talk. I'm very cold. tired because yesterday you were out watching things in hours you're not used to. Don't make me dad you, Doc Rivers. That's funny. I don't know if I'll count that. You talk like the whisper song. I could do that. I could whisper very easily. Not a problem for me to whisper. And I have no pain, no issues. I can talk as much as I want. It's just, I know a lot of people probably can't take that. So, I'm going to stop. You need some herbal tea, lemon and honey. I mean, I drink a lot of tea. I drank a lot of tea yesterday. I haven't drank any tea today. I'm off to bed. It's 4:34 a.m. All right, well, have a good night. If you don't work, you get a shot of whiskey and honey and lemon. I've tried everything. There's gonna be a bunch of people that just get me drunk. It's basically what it is. Everybody's like, try this liquor, try whiskey, try bourbon, try like. You guys are just trying to get me to drink everything I have. I've told him to do that, and he says it burns his throat too much. I didn't say that. I've never said it burns my throat too much. Did you hear that? I've never said anything burns my throat too much. Yeah, if Matt had $1 for all the lemon, honey, alcohol comments. Yes, AMC is now at 0.7%. It's 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Neighbors out mowing. That's ridiculous. I I would throw like golf balls in their lawn. Out mowing at 7:35 a.m. No way. You gotta wait at least. What's the best time to mow? Uh, for the sake of the neighbors. I think it's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock gives people enough time to go to sleep. I can sleep through the lawnmower. I actually find it soothing. I'm one of those weird people that likes uh, a loud fan, a vacuum, a hair dryer, lawn, people mowing their lawn. I can fall asleep to all of that stuff. Oh, it was a joke. You would read that. I thought you would skip it. That's funny. Grass is still wet at 9 o'clock. Sometimes I think I just mean I don't know. Not all the time for me. I know for me today, I think it rained yesterday. So, but I mowed yesterday and it was super dry. So I mowed literally at the perfect time. I think it's more than just. I think it's more than just white noises. The noises or white noise. White noise. I was thinking the same thing about the trumpet. He's practicing playing the trumpet off screen. That's why your allergies are messed up. You just mowed. That's funny. And so AMC is now at 0.65%. Why? Why do you women hate when the man is happy? They're not part of it. I don't know. But that's the funniest comment that I've read. My wife finally gets up. She's mad because I woke her up laughing. It's so funny. 6 alarm didn't wake you. That's too funny. Let's see if we can find AMC to break. Break past 60, break past 65. That would be amazing. Is that what she says? What's so damn funny? I said good morning. That's funny. I guarantee we break 60 today. All indicators point to 65. We're seeing this upward trajectory, which is really good. I just want to see it continue in this route, and not just get, you know, pushed back down. And they tend to do that. Even though all indicators may lead to a certain thing, you understand that hedge funds don't want us to finish above certain points. Just because people are making money with options and If they are making money with options, they can put money back into AMC. I asked my girl how she was the other day. I was in the car for a minute. The next 2 hours. Being excited, you said I could use the aux cord for the first time after. Probably mad because she wants sleep, not because you're happy. I think it might be a little of both. She wants sleep, and you're too happy of being awake. So why are you so damn happy? You're working hard, man. You sound like a robot. I think I sound worse than that. I think I sound like a Doc Rivers mixed with a kid going through puberty, I guess. You sound like a 15-year-old that just woke up from a Jonas Brothers concert the night before. That's funny. I'm telling you, Stan's Uncle Jimbo from South Park. I don't even remember what he sounds like. Well, seeing how GME is already over 100, I don't know how that will fix my voice. I think you probably meant AMC. I would tell her to get. Good morning. I have you. Um, you tried a humidifier or boiling pot of water. Breathe in steam. It works for me in the past. That's a great idea. I'll have to try that. I haven't had any steam exposure. Well, I'll have to look into that. Are there calls coming up June 8th or July 8th? Is July 8th even a Friday? It's got to be July 9th. Am I pulling up Excel? Yeah, not July 8th, July 9th. I think there's calls for like 145 on tomorrow and on July 9th. I don't really have the list of all the list of calls. But yeah, they're trying to keep us below, 60, 65, obviously 145. There's calls for like $145 coming up soon. Moderators get paid, or is this a volunteer thing? It's more of a volunteer thing, but also some of the moderators um, that were moderators before this don't have to pay the 99 cents in order to participate in the chat. Um, let's see. Predictions for today. Um, let's see what this trajectory that we're moving. I'm thinking we're gonna see this. I'm thinking we're gonna see this probably open up somewhere around even. Um, actually come back probably a little bit, just somewhere very very close to even. Probably below 57, just below 57. And see that decrease down to about 50. I would say 50, just below 56, maybe like a dollar move. Doesn't look like we're gonna see a ton. Um, actually, you know what? In the past couple of days, we have seen it increase right from the start, right? We've seen this increase right from the start, go up to about $57, then start to fall back down. So that's definitely what I'm thinking. We're gonna see that increase to over 57, decrease down to about 50, 55, just below 56, and then we're gonna see that um, kind of fluctuate in between two levels, maybe like 58 and 50, 56. That's where we'll start to see that fight back and forth. I don't know if we're gonna see a $60 day today. I don't know. I just always hope for a lot more volume in order to see those. Use a newer $60 ceiling once we break above 60 consistently. What do you think? That new ceiling being in a little while. You see a newer ceiling, $60. um, so right now the ceiling for us is $65. The short term ceiling. Do I see a new ceiling being created above $60? Yeah, probably that other resistance point, which is the previous high that we got to. So if we're looking at a month out, we can see that as we're looking at about $64, $65 as being the resistance point. Then we're looking somewhere within this range, maybe 72 or 77, being that firm resistance point from there on out. But as long as it does break and hold above 65, then yes. 5 viewers on Twitch. Thank you for viewing over here. Guys, if you're on YouTube and you have a Twitch account, follow my Twitch account. I want to get that to a reasonable amount. If we can get that to, 1,000 plus followers, then I will start to, oh geez, I will try and go through the partnership and then figure out a streaming, like some sort of streaming schedule over there. So, Sneaky Dog, hey, how you doing? What's your Twitch name? I actually have the link in the chat. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Um, I don't know my actual. I think it's Matthew underscore G underscore Perry. I believe. Yeah, but it's pinned to the chat. If you click the link in the chat, you'll get taken. You'll get taken there. Yeah, I do. I do it silently, Ryan. Give you the reg. You play Madden or 2K on Twitch. I don't play either of those. I typically I played Marvel Avengers. I played Resident Evil. I play a lot of Call of Duty, but I haven't had a lot of time to play recently. Also, I I bought like a dual connector for the PlayStation and Xbox so that I can play. I can just switch between the two if I wanted to. Right? I death be. Jesus, my voice is just all over the place. It sounded rough this morning. I know. It's 1:58 a.m. It's it is 8 a.m. over here. I really hope you get better over those allergies. Paying for them. You can't shake that mess. Yeah, I don't even think it's the allergies at this point. It was the problem with me right now is the fact that my 1 year old was sick, very sick for like 4 days, and all I was doing was hugging her and kissing her and showing her a bunch of affection. And that's not the thing you do with a sick child. You got sneezing all over the place. So I'm more likely to not caught what she had. How long do you think they'll keep it at 56 to 58? I don't think they'll keep it here for long. We've seen what them consolidate at $9 and $10 for quite some time. You had me thinking that my volume was broken with your silence this morning. Yeah, I'm trying to be as like silent as possible while I'm reading different comments and stuff, because the more that I talk, the more that I'm like messing up my voice, right? Obviously, it's the whole thing that I do on here. You come to hear what I have to say. So 801 was a good time. Jumped above 57.50, which is not bad. AMC 1 minute chart just had a Caesar. Uh, feel like in the heat over there, Matt. Notice the mainland is massive heat wave. Yeah, I mean it's been pretty hot. My grass was extremely dry, but it did get some rain yesterday, so uh, after cutting it, it's perfect. You know, us dads love our grass. I can't say I have the best lawn on the block, but it's okay. There are some people that really take care of their lawn, and I mean, they have a professional service come out, and then they also do things like overseed it, all that stuff. Mask Investor wants me on his channel. I've heard that. Not in these conditions. Not the best lawn. Badge revoked. It's not. I mean, we have the best yard, I would say, because we have the most space and everything. But you're right. Take pride in our lawns. I haven't seeded it though. I was supposed to seed it recently, and I haven't seeded it. 2021 Cub Cadet race. I hate mowing my lawn. It's about as dry as possible. Pretty much driving. Yeah, I could tell you that this was the worst time that I've ever mowed my lawn because it was so dry. And like there's times where I can like take a break and eat dinner, like wash my hands and eat dinner, and not have to worry about taking a shower right away, then take a shower after that. But this time I physically had to take a shower. It was ridiculous. Worry about your current condition. Ask a master has a mask. Sorry, mad dad joke. That's pretty funny. Majority of the people in my neighborhood are retirement age and they have nothing better to do but lawn management. Yeah, it was like 88 today, and um, thank God I moved to pure paradise. Truth. That's great. That's great. It's currently 8:05. We have 388 people in here. Guys, hit the like button if you can. It does help out. Get more people involved. Get more people over here. If you want to follow my Twitch, please do so. We have 241 followers. I've been uploading on my other channels in a while because I've been using all of my voice power for these. So sorry if anybody wants a reaction video or anything. I can't do that. It's any type of uh B shorts video. I can't do that. So you need a shower before you get to the mower because of the humidity. It's funny. We're gonna break that bullish pendant. Oh come on. Sometimes I just can't draw things. I hate how this gets in the way. Yeah, looking for that. Probably gonna take a couple of days. It's not gonna be today. Hopefully we do break that, but you never really know if you will see that fully break before AMC goes up to give me the Powerball numbers. You know that because you give the Powerball number. Yeah, I don't know how long until it does go up, but we're definitely right now in a waiting period. We're in that moment of consolidation. We understand um, what we're seeing, and and you know it's the waiting game. We're playing that waiting game. I love seeing that consolidation though. Obviously, I want to see it grow a lot more, but you can't really hold those. That's not really sustainable where it was. So currently sitting at about 59 on the RSI is not bad. Looking at the 4 hour candlestick. Powerball numbers, I don't have them. What do you think of the prospects? Good scalp today. MRIN. What is MRIN doing right now? MRIN is currently up 10% after a decrease yesterday. Like I thought would happen, in the after hours market after seeing that large increase. You were going to see a retracement. It's just being overbought. No, you were going to see that. And now, did I think it was going to predict, pull back this far? Actually, yes. I did think it was going to pull back this far. This is a healthy pullback after that large increase, being at 90 on the RSI. 90 plus on the RSI. I think it's like 90 something, 95, 90. Yeah, 95. Yesterday, early morning, MC, huge candlesticks. The shorts are reselling. So for AMC, if you're looking at those large candlesticks early morning, the things that I was sort of confused about, not really confused, but we can take some of this stuff out. I guess I can. As I was looking into early morning yesterday, where you're seeing these large green candlesticks, is that what you're talking about? Um, they're basically, I believe that we didn't really see a ton of volume yesterday. So I believe this was more shorts actually covering some of their shares that they needed to cover before seeing those large increases. So if we look at the 1 minute, we break that down for yesterday, you're going to see those large green candlesticks. And then you see that form of either consolidation or a slight decrease, reshorting some of those positions, large increase, reshorting some of those positions, basically naked short some of them as well. You read Motley Fool articles about how we are manipulating AMC. Quite funny. Yeah. It makes no sense how they consider this manipulation, but then you look at what the hedge funds are doing, and that's not manipulation. It's ridiculous. We're buying it up like normal, uh, you know, normal investors, normal traders, and they're short selling it and naked shorting it, doing illegal things. I feel like that's more manipulation than what's going on here. We're basically doing what they do every single day. We see an opportunity and we all come together, bring our money together, and actually put it in a position. Now, this is not financial advice. It's really just my opinion. Anyone have the link for Matt Core's merch? I mean, you can go over to his channel. You want to explain RSI, please? So RSI just basically tells you when a stock is being overbought or oversold. Basically, you're going to look at a lot of the price action, the movement. You're going to see massive increases, and then it's going to get to a point to where it is being oversold. Anything over 70 is oversold. Anything under 30 is, sorry, Anything under 70 is, or anything over 70 is overbought. Anything under 30 is oversold. So if you're looking at this and you see this up in this position, we had this large increase here. It's being overbought at the time. You know, being 80 on the RSI, that we're going to see that reversal coming soon. So we see that reversal. That's where we're going to see that start to pull back, and that's where you will be able to, if you wanted to get in for a short position, you could do that. Or if you wanted to get out of your position there, so when that pullback happens, you can buy back in. Yes. Also, being oversold, you see that same thing to where you wanted to buy into a position at a certain point. If you wanted to see where the low is, you can see it being oversold and know that these are the best. This is the best opportunity to get into that position with a gain. Yeah, I fixed it again. Yeah, I always go back and forth. Yeah, if people with money, hedge funds, banks, all of them continue to get bailed out, they'll never learn their lesson. It won't. Matt, do you go to the gym? Um, I built a gym in my house. Even though I did that, my wife still pays a crazy amount of money to go to the gym, but it's okay. There's something about the gym that's just different. I would love to be able to go to the gym, like physically go to the gym. I used to go early in the morning, um, at like 4 or 5, because I was always up. But now I don't really do that. Obviously, because I'm streaming at 5, I could go at 4, but that means that I would have to, wake up a little bit earlier in order to get an hour worth of a workout. You ever get your hoodie? No, I still haven't gotten it, and it looks like the quality is really good. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I want to grab one, but it seems like it's taking forever for you to get one. Of course, what's the deal with that? Also, I'm taking a look at NBIS. I don't know what the deal of that is. I need a new merch company, which I haven't had time to do. So eventually I will. And are you in need of a personal trading plan or a diet plan? No, I'm good. You're good. Um, maybe 1,100 in total from MRIN. Let's look at MVIS real quick. Um, there you go. 3 platforms in total, but I got them cheap. That's good. Plus on the low ball on 20 million. It's just against Robinhood. I mean, it's a big hit, right? But it just brings more attention to Robinhood. I mean, either way, it obviously takes money away from them. But where's that money going? If it's not going to the people that obviously lost out on their opportunity and them doing illegal things, and if it's just going to, you know, whoever, then it doesn't make sense. Like, it's not going to hurt them to where they're going to go bankrupt or anything. Just a $70 million fine. Don't get me wrong, it's big, but it's nothing. $53 million is going to Federal, and the rest is going to customers. I feel like all of it should have went to the users. All right, let's see. Twitch. 6 people over on Twitch, 642 followers. Guys, if you want to follow me on Twitch, hit that link in the chat. It's pinned to the chat, and you'll be able to go over there. True. It's not just Robinhood customers, it's every shareholder. That's true, because without the Robinhood volume, you pretty much lose out on a ton of movement. Need a good scalp to make that back. Anyways, NVIS, where they're at, they're currently up 1.9% this morning, up to $17. That's still way above my cost basis, what I have in my long-term account. I have it in my Carl's Calls, and I believe they bought it at 14. So still up $3 as it is. Looking for that to push. NVIS always has those large uh, moves. Look at NVIS on Market Watch to see how many shares they have. 150 million. 150 million shares. They also have 17% of the float that's short. 27.28 million. Thanks for explaining our side. No problem. Oh, where the heck my thing is? There it is. Right. Let's check what crypto is doing. I don't like Coinbase. I like Coinbase, but then I don't like Coinbase because they don't really give you the type of percentage change of your actual portfolio, which is weird. You see VIS moving past $28 long term. Long term, I can't say whether it will because I don't really look into news too much. But when it comes to short term, yeah, when it comes to the next like however many months, yeah, I definitely see it pushing past 28. Carl Lee, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Hello. We got 410 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. We're very close to having 410 viewers and, having 410 likes. Or to have more likes than we have viewers. Getting close. We are getting close. There we go. The 410 viewers, 410 likes. That's funny. Oh, 411 viewers. Here we go. 412 likes. AMC currently at 0.76%. Pick up GME. GME currently at it's up 0.4%. That's good. We did it. Yay. Oh, yeah. Now we're at 432 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'm so tired. That's good, man. Just like the video. Do it real quick while shooting Barcelona, Spain. Let's go AMC. Wow. Well, enjoy your vacation. But yes, let's go AMC. I'm all for it. Ready to go. Lori, thank you for becoming a member. Uh, like you come to work sick, bang. Yeah, fine. Yeah. If you don't hit the like Robinhood, we'll share your shares. We'll probably do it anyways. I was like 412. Just trying to hold out to be 420. But caved. Mm. Just subscribed and joined. Thank you. Thank you for doing both. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're, liking the content. It always finds a way to either like just be below 420 or jump past 420. Yeah, I haven't checked on that either. It doesn't look like it's done. Yeah, I haven't seen any word on it. All I see is just the fact that they announced it, but I haven't seen that it was complete. Oh, I'm 6 hours behind you, and my hardest problem is staying awake. The other day, I passed out while setting the time or stop limit and woke up to 500 gone. I was pissed. What the hell is that? Change that. That is. I don't know who the hell that is. 855 number, they'll leave a message. Jeez. Would you be down for a collab with the Master Investor? Not in these conditions. I'm not really the collab type, but not in these conditions. Definitely not in these conditions. Um, I'm actually thinking of getting off at 9 o'clock, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. I just need to get some soup. There's a little bit of soup in my system. That's your voice, we understand. At 9 o'clock, I'm gonna hop off, but hopefully, um, people find somebody else to go to. I think the Mask Investor is on. No sleep doesn't help. I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna go back to work. I'm also gonna not talk. At least I don't think I'm gonna talk. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Either way, though, I'm so tired for some reason. I think it's the white noise I'm getting from the heater down here because it's so cold in the basement. Even though it's insanely hot upstairs, it's insanely cold in the basement. Hello, Carl Lee. Carl Lee. Yeah. How you doing? It always sucks being sick on your birthday. It does. Good thing it's not my birthday, so I'm not sick on my birthday. It's not my birthday. Spaghetti and meat sauce. Homemade French bread. It begins. Did you get in Ding Dong? Yes. The party too hard. Too many variables. Now you got 3 care of you. You were sick. $20. It's like a steal. Get a chance to review. It's the announcement. Hey, I haven't had a chance to review much. No. How home you feel. Seeing your voice change. You're a man now. You're funny. Currently AMC is at 0.7%. GME is at 0.1%. Anyone else? Currently GME is at $214.50, and AMC is at $57.10. So Anybody else own many socks? I can never find a matching pair. Do you put them together when you wash them? A lot of times I make the mistake in only putting um like, uh like one side of the pairs in the wash and the other side is still in the laundry basket. So I have to do all the laundry in order for me to have matches. So that's an issue, but it seems like a whole separate issue. So, I thought my voice was starting to come back a little bit. Thought it like suddenly cleared up. Second round of you, the dad stage. Might get hit on the head from behind. I mean, you take that risk, man. You take that risk. Chicken noodle soup and tomato soup. Always nice. You know, the greatest also. Tea immune with lemon. I think and fresh help. And I can't rest today. It's month end close, year end close. Everything has to be closed. I don't consider this consolidation as manipulation. I mean, it is consolidation because they can't bring it back further than where it is. Manipulation would be yes, they're manipulating it by doing things illegal, but full manipulation would be bringing it down past its consolidation point. Oh man, I am so tired. It's ridiculous. I can't go to sleep though. I'm also tired of this consolidation movement rather than seeing a large jump. What we should be seeing, we should be seeing this to $70. If this went to $70, I'd be happy, very happy. It's awesome. Walking up the stairs, I literally read that whole sentence in complete silence. You know what's crazy? I feel so rude to so many people because I've noticed how polite I usually am with a lot of people because I'll say thank you, you know, you're welcome, like oh excuse me everywhere I go, and now every time anything comes out, it's always like excuse, thank you. And it's like I feel like I can't say anything but just wave. And once I end my stream, definitely give my voice a rest. I will. I don't talk to anybody else. My wife isn't here. My children aren't here. They're at daycare. My wife's at work. So I can let it rest and not say a damn thing. The only thing is that I am going to probably have some meetings scheduled for some month and year end close stuff. But I'm going to try not to speak there either. This is Carl. You guys, here's Daisy. You guys have never seen Daisy because she usually runs from me. Dazels. Daisy's pics. You're a good cat. She's a good cat. Oh, come here. And here's Carl. She's just camera shy. No, she doesn't like anybody, literally besides me. So we're cool. This is Carl. Yes. Everybody wanted to see you. See Carl's face. Don't eat my soup. All right. He's eating my soup, so I have to get him down. Everybody loves you, Carl. I love animals more than people. I've seen the kitties now. I can die in peace. Would you ever get one of those cats that looks like? Would you want a Bengal cat or a Savannah cat? I always wanted a Savannah cat, but I felt like, well, Erica and other people felt like they were too dangerous. Daisy, what are you doing? Watch Zoo. It's when all animals decide to turn on people. And small cats. It's funny. I don't know how that will play out. Is it real life or is it like an animation type of thing? Or is it CGI? I don't know. About the hairless cat? No. Nope. I have to check it out. I have to give it a look. AMC is currently at 0.8%. GME is at 0.45%. I really don't know how people, I don't know how people like do this all day. Like I understand the movement is a lot better during the market open, but when you don't have a day that's moving a lot, where you have low volume, which I don't think we'll have a lot of volume today, um, this is where it starts to get a little bit of like, okay, well, What's so exciting about this? You have to read comments and you're not even talking about the stocks anymore, which I feel like we talk about the actual stock probably 40% of the time. You at 5 a.m. tomorrow. All right. Have a good day. I just noticed my computer was behind. I was going to say that you're behind Scott Robinson, but by the time you would have gotten to it, I would have been maybe like a few minutes later. I might have even stopped streaming by that time. I watch the charts all day, and I make sure I have some herbal supplements. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I just want to go get some tea. The tea yesterday helped. I felt like my voice was a little bit better. He was talking about me now. TM. Who's the master investor? Yeah. Like I said, not under these conditions. And normally I'm not the collab type of person. But, you know, maybe we'll figure something out. Or I'm allergic to cats. Well, you're not going to get it through the screen. I think you're cool. I think you're good. You know what's crazy? We're almost at 500 likes. If you guys can hit that like button and get me about 500, that would be great. I'll take that as a win. That doesn't want to break the internet. How fast do you think EV market the infrastructure package? Um, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. What's going into the infrastructure package that's going to affect the EV market? I haven't really paid attention to the new infrastructure bill. $715 billion transportation and uh, investment is $343 on roads, bridges, safely 100 for transit. I don't know how that would really affect the EV market. Those are beautiful cats and well fed too. I don't know. They'll tell you differently. And they meow so much for food. It's ridiculous. But it's whatever. I'm new here. Well, thank you for being here. Daisy looks just like my cat Malibu. Yeah, most cats end up looking alike. I see a bunch of cats that look like Carl, but nobody is Carl. Well, the only cat that is Carl is Carl. There's no other Carl cat out there. Yes, I do want to take this time to thank all the members, anybody that's subscribers, anybody that is a member. I appreciate you. Thank you for that super sticker. Anybody that is a member, I really appreciate you. Because we're building a community here, and I want to be able to build one of the largest, YouTube communities. I understand that we have, people that are subscribers, and you have people with the largest amount of subscribers. I would love to build the largest YouTube community. You know how they have Facebook groups with over 100,000 members. I would love to build the one of the largest YouTube communities, and then do something off of that, because this community is amazing. Being able to communicate about different stocks, and eventually we're going to get into a different situation where we're looking at different scanners and building watch lists, taking on a bunch of different requests on what we're looking at, and then taking that into play during the day, seeing what's the best play for that day. So everybody that is a member right now, I appreciate you. Anybody that's thinking about becoming a member, I make it 99 cents. I make it very cheap so that we can communicate in the chats and, do something big here. Um, which that was a lot to get out because my voice is very struggling. Uh, Important Nights, thank you for becoming a member. Matt, thank you for becoming a member. Still holding 50 shares of BSQR. Thoughts on the stock? No, yeah, let's look at that. There's nothing coming up. I'm not getting anything. Like I looked at that yesterday, so for some reason nothing's coming up. Anything I type in. I don't know what's going on with Weeble. So you're still holding it. It did increase this morning up to $5.74. Currently up 6%, 6.08%, up to $5.06. Closing at $4.77. That's not a bad move. Yesterday though, it did decrease from that open where we, I believe, seen a massive, or not a massive increase, a pretty decent increase. I think it was 200+%. Whenever you see a move like that, know that that's something that needs some sort of retracement. You know what I mean? So seeing this move from $2 all the way up to $8, it needs some sort of retracement, and it leads back to the 15 moving average. So pulling back to that, looks like we are seeing a little bit of a bounce, because hopefully we don't see it pull back up even further. Um, but yeah, that looks like a healthy retracement all the way back to about 50 something, 50, 56 on the RSI. So it's not bad. Could still make that move up and continue to drive that force up. But this looks like something that was really pumped over one day and then kind of fell over that day, and now starting to increase based on people that believe in the position. But you also don't want to be, held as a bag holder. So make your move wherever you see is the best bet for you. You rather have 20 Carls or one line size Carl? You have to choose. Um, well, the fact that no, that's tough. That's very tough. I would say one line size Carl. I could take one lick over 20 licks because he would just lick the hell out of my arms and legs. But then that one large lick, I would have to. I could tell him to stop. I guess. Sorry, I can't see. It's BSQR. If you're having trouble seeing, maybe you need to update the quality of the video. So go to the bottom right where it has like that little gear for settings, and then change it to 1080p. I appreciate all you do. I've been watching for a while, and now AMC to the moon, YOLO. What I like to hear. You're not telling a line size anything to stop. That's true. No, you're good, Carly. Keep doing you. I heard when animals lick you, it's because they like the salt we respire. It's interesting. Is there an Ortex report on short percentage? Not at the moment. We are seeing the amount of shorts go up though. It is at 93.112 million shares. Still at 18%. I know it was at 19% previously. If you don't want me here, that's fine. No, you're cool. You do whatever you want. Say ask whatever questions you want. As long as it's not FUD, I mean we're fine with it. As long as it's not creating fear on the AMC situation, it's not it's not bad. I'm all for it. It sounds like you can use a little more rest in that voice, bro. Appreciate your efforts. Yes, I definitely can. I'm gonna stop streaming in like 4 minutes. So let's continue to go out. And then I'm gonna go get some tea. And I should be good by tomorrow. I think it's gonna be strong. Uh, or I think might get a cold wallet. You're scared. You're scared of what? Thanks for the morning. I feel better. Yeah, no problem. Hopefully I do. Do you think we need a catalyst for the next big move, or could it happen naturally? It could definitely it could definitely happen naturally. Ugh. La 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 la. My voice is. Oh no, it's not. Okay. I was gonna say it felt like it got a little better. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. Would say naturally. So once we see the volume pick up, it's either gonna be FOMO buying or it's gonna be the short starting to cover. When you do see the short start to cover, you're gonna start seeing more and more FOMO buying. Can you check out the Vortex report for B? Yeah, I can do that. It's not going to tell me much, I don't think, because of the fact that we're still in the pre-market. But you do see that the total amount short of free float is 26.74%. So they are shorting a decent amount of the actual stock, more than what um, more than what a lot of positions out there are being shorted. So 26.74% is pretty big. I wonder how much of that was yesterday, but yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure to give you guys an update later today of what's happening and some more information as well. Hopefully, we see a good day. Hopefully, we get to that $65 mark, stay above that, and we settle, or we just increase a rapid amount. But guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, um, join the Discord group. I'm gonna be notifying people over there. I'll do an ad everyone every morning to let them know when my video goes live or when I'm going live. Um, and on the community tab as well, you can join as a member on here and be a part of the community. But yeah, I'm gonna rest my voice. So hopefully it's a good day. But yeah, hit the like button and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.